Well, great grandpa here, and we're gonna uh, cut a tree down or cut it closer to the ground than what it is now. It's dead. My two boys, my two sons, they wanted to come down and help me, and I was much obliged for the help. That's Kevin on the left. He's a retired journeyman electrician, and John on the right, and he was in the medical business, and then he went to Alabama and went to tree school and how to climb trees, how to cut trees, how to be safe out there. And then he said help was so hard to find, and he could not do it all himself, and he just couldn't get people that wanted to work over a couple of days at a time. So he went to truck driving school, and now he's an over-the-road truck driver, hauling mainly hazardous materials. It can be a liquid, it can be acids, just whatever is out there that needs delivering. And his company delivers it. He's been to the East Coast and the North Coast and the South Coast. He hails in Alabama right now, so he's pretty well central located for what he wants to do and where he wants to do it at. So he is now throwing the rope up through the branches. We're going to eventually hook it onto my to my Kubota tractor there, and I will put tension on the tree while he saws it up. Now Kevin, he's our traffic director, and he just moved his car down there. He'll swing it across and after a while and throw on his blinkers, and then he'll go to the top of the hill the other direction and try to stop him from coming down through there. I don't know if he'll have luck, or this is a Saturday, and we're usually not too busy in this neighborhood on Saturday. So hopefully it's going to work out. And we're not going to try to cut the tree up because John has to get on the plane in about 3 hours from right now on where we are at that time. Because my Kubota got this little backhoe on the back. That's really a handy thing. It is. It'll dig down 6 feet and 2 inches. Pretty sturdy. So John, he has to be on the plane. It's about let's see, it was about 1:30 here at this time, and he had to be pulling out at 2:30, and he actually pulled out at 2:32. So, and made the plane. So here he's stretching out the rope, and we're going to be tying it on to the tractor in a little while, and then I'll be putting the strain on the rope while he runs the chainsaw. I can run a chainsaw, but I can't run a chainsaw as good as he can. There he's tying the rope, and he said these particular knots that he's going to use makes it able to get the ropes off after they've been tightened down. And that's a pretty good sized rope. But we had it as tight as a fiddle string. I'll tell you, it really was tight. Now he's got some trick where he can tell how tall a tree is by holding a stick out in front of him and looking at it or something. But he showed me where the top of that tree was going to land up towards me, and he was spot on where it landed at. So here he's cranking up his steel chainsaw, and steel is in STIHL and not in STEEL or STEAL to steal something. So he'll be chopping off there's one snag right there. You can see where it broke off. Finally got it hauled off. So he's going to take that down first, and then I believe he's going to do that one right behind him to his left, and drop it. that didn't take long, did it? Pretty good saw. There goes Kev boy. He's heading up the top of the hill to direct traffic and try to persuade them not to come down through there if they're headed that way. Give us a little time to get these limbs down. So here goes the not sure what he's doing there. Might have died or something. I don't know. But he's got a pretty good gear there. That's the gear that he uses when he climbs trees. Got the helmet and the ear muffs and the gloves and breeches, chaps. Seems to work pretty good. I have no idea what it costs, but I would think probably to get set up, probably $500-600, I imagine. Of course, you'd hope to make that back fairly quickly. There that one went. That didn't take long either, did it? So kind of a nasty looking one. Just got the water. He's also the supplier. He's our supplier and our manager, the traffic attendant, and anything else that we can think of to persuade him to do. There we got the rope up to the tree. It's got quite a bit of tension on it. John said he was going to take this one off, and then he was going to notch the other one there, and God, I can't remember what term he used, but he was a certain way of cutting the other one so that it was stronger while it was up there, and therefore had less chance of doing what he didn't want it to do. So it looks like he stepped back, and I'm back. No, okay, there he's on the right side, right there in front of the tractor. Got a red helmet on, and we're setting tension on the rope. That's what that was about. Got it good and tight. I've got the brake on in order not to do anything that he does not signal me to do. So we don't want it dropping in the wrong place. So he's got got one of my big hammers with a rubber end on it and some wedges. And he's going to put the wedges in there at the end, I believe, and smack them in and get back out of the way, and then I'm supposed to start backing up. And we're hoping that nothing twists. That's what we're hoping for. I think it's coming. Yeah, it is coming. Here we go. Sucker's getting ready to fall in. All right. Right where he spotted. But that post out there marked it, so pretty dang close. Pretty dang close. Very impressive, if I do say so myself. Very nice, very nice. So I think we've got another view. I think I had a camera running on the tractor. I think there's another view of the tree falling. Yeah, here we go. This is from the tractor towards me. There it comes down. Wow. You can see it breaking into to 1,000 pieces. It's so dead and so dry. And there's those transformers right across from it. You can see them to the right center up there. So we didn't want to hit those. Yeah. It'd be a mess. And then that first big limb that went on our neighbor Greg. And yeah, that one to the left right there, it's on him. And I'm going to move that off. But we had a little rain right after we got done with this. And his yard was an old garden from the past. And so I can't run on it with the tractor right now, or I'll leave him some bad ruts. Here's the Tordon stump killer, Tordon stump killer, and this year that size bottle with tax at Tractor Supply was roughly $25 for the bottle, and I use it pretty heavy because to me $10 or $15 worth of Tordon to keep this stump from sprouting again, or even the whole bottle for that matter, is very cheap. And since we did it ourselves, that makes the cost of a bottle of Tordon negligent, because it's fairly expensive getting this stuff done and getting it moved out. But this thing's about over. So thank you for watching. Be safe if you use a chainsaw. Be safe and don't let nothing fall on you if you're cutting lumber or timber or anything. So thanks for watching, and have a safe whatever it is next coming up in your life.